Hey, Cigar Colonel here. We're doing another review and actually changed up the program today. We're going to do a Liga 9 by Drew Estate, the Robusto size, which these particular cigars that we're sampling today have been in my personal humidor for 2 years. But today I'm looking forward to, when I smoke it, I don't really think about all the complexities and stuff that we do when we start to review a cigar. So,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just I'm kind of enjoying. So today I'm kind of excited to see what we really do think about this.
It's going to be nice to settle down and kind of pick out the nuances and stuff.
Yeah. As we do, we always start with how the cigar looks, the construction. I do know that they reserve their better rollers to just do the Liga products. So they're always rolled very well.
Perfectly rolled Robusto.
No soft spots.
No. Well, number one, it's your favorite wrapper. This is a Connecticut broadleaf Oscuro. So you got, 1-2 punch right there.
Right.
But I like how toothy it still feels.
It is.
I mean, even with time, it always feels toothy out of the box, but even just setting in my humidor for a couple years, you still feel that.
It hasn't gone soft on you in this time that it was waiting.
Must mean I keep my humidor right. Let's cut it and talk about the cold draw.
Got my own stuff today for the first time.
Now I will say, and it might be just because I'm close to it, but in the cold draw here, I definitely are getting that cedar from the humidor. How about you guys?
Haven't really gotten to that point where I'm picking out, cedars or other types of wood. I've picked out a couple flavors, such as black pepper, but it tastes like a regular, just good Liga 9 to me so far. At least from cold draw.
I'm getting a barnyard. I'm getting barnyard more than anything else.
Fence included?
The cedar fence that goes around the barnyard.
I've been trying to keep that rooster out of my humidor. I'm sorry.
I just smell a little like crap.
Very well constructed, awesome looking. I've always liked their band. I love the lion. I've always been a big
And it's nice to notice with the band too. You can definitely tell the cigar's been aged. It's not like the bright white it usually is. It's kind of off white.
Right.
Like I said, that lion's phenomenal.
Getting like a patina there almost. Rick patina.
a bone type color.
I mainly detect barnyard, cedar, and a little bit of kind of like a white pepper kind of taste. I wouldn't put it like a cayenne or even black. It's a very faint pepper taste to it.
I definitely get the pepper and the cedar. Barnyard, not sure about that.
Not.
But everybody's different.
Yeah.
All right, let's light them up. Toasting the footer.
Looks like you're the one having lighter issues now. I say that immediately.
Well, sometimes when I toast the footer a long time, it tends to overheat my lighter, and I gotta let it rest a little bit.
Right from the first puff, I can definitely taste a huge difference from aging. Very welcome change.
Some cigars age very well, some don't. Brian, you age a lot of your cigars.
I age a lot of cigars. I have a good friend I talked to just recently that said that he don't think any Nicaraguan cigar ages well.
I beg to differ.
I have to differ with him on that.
I would beg to differ.
Yes, I do too. I'm almost speechless right now because I'm coming up with a flavor I can't name.
It's still the Liga 9, but there's it's different. I'm sure it's a combination of the cedar, the age. It's been able to mix better.
I personally think the cedar in my humidor really infuses a lot of the cigar and gives it a little more
it's definitely
taste
different.
and strength to it than my other humidors I have.
I'm getting kind of a sweet baking spice, and I can't put a handle on what the name of it is. What I'm actually tasting. But It's some kind of like baking spice. I'm not getting the barnyard anymore at all after the light. I'm confused. I can't say what it is.
Brian's speechless. That's the first.
Yeah, we have a first. Cigar Snob has no words.
I guess I'll have to stop it.
That would be a surprise.
I might hurt you if you do that.
So, I'm definitely getting that too. What you're saying, I don't know. First thing comes to my mind is like allspice. I don't know.
That might
Yeah.
be a very good.
My wife's a big baker,
Yeah.
and you know that just the hint of that.
There's something.
But I'm definitely getting that peppery.
Yeah, I can get the pepper out of
Yeah,
that.
I'm getting the pepper. It's more like a white pepper though.
It's not as strong as Bold or as
No.
the Underground series,
Oh no.
but it's still a little bit there.
But you know what? It may have been there if it was a new cigar.
Right.
But with some time sitting there, and you know, some people wouldn't like us saying we've aged a cigar 2 years. Sometimes, you know, some people say that you haven't aged a cigar unless it's been 10 years.
Right.
They call it resting.
Right.
Well, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
You know, but
Arrest me. I rested it for 2 years.
you rested it. Yeah.
Over time, the different leaves they may have used inside the filler have had a chance to kind of merge and impart their flavors
it's
on
like
each
with the
other.
cigars that you guys brought back from Honduras. They didn't recommend that you smoke them right away. Just
Right.
so it gets the blend some time to actually blend together instead of just being its own separate leaves. You gotta
Right.
let them sit so that they'll kind of rub
Yeah.
off on each other a little bit.
What's unusual about this cigar, though, is usually, you know, the number 9s that we smoke right after they come in from the factory, you know, they're a little bit of a powerhouse. This isn't right now any more than medium strength, medium dark.
We agree with that.
So,
But I do think it has a lot more flavor than it does out of the box. Right
Yeah,
now.
this isn't your standard
Yeah.
Liga 9, which again, phenomenal cigar. But this has got a little bit more to it.
I've smoked many of these cigars, as you know, but I've not tasted one quite like this. That's why I'm kind of. What am I tasting here?
It's the Cigar Colonel humidor. It's a secret.
And it's not bad. I'm not complaining.
No, I know. No,
Got the secret recipe.
got the secret recipe.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Almost a perfect burn line, and as we have talked in the past, the very white,
The white ash.
the white ash.
Yes. Good nutrients.
Yes, nice and even.
You know, the other thing that I found interesting, because, again, I mean, I knew these were made in Nicaragua, in their Esteli factory there. I knew what the wrapper was, but I didn't realize the binder is actually a Brazilian, Matafina.
Malafina, that's right. Yeah.
Brazilian Matafina.
Half inch in, spice is starting to come in now. Like I kind of remember a number 9. I would say it's transformed a little bit from white pepper now to black pepper.
Yeah.
No, you're okay.
Started off for me, I had a weird burn line, but it's actually starting to kind of self-correct as I'm going. I'm slowing down a bit. You said a half inch. I'm probably about an inch and a half in.
You're the
Yeah.
huffer in the group.
So I'm gonna slow it down a little bit.
You are smoking it much faster than we are.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
I'm getting a little uneven burn right there.
I
But
think I have the most perfect burns.
yeah,
so
you
far.
definitely
Mine's
do.
definitely evening out a lot more than what it was a couple
Yeah.
minutes ago. So slow it down a little bit and see if it self-corrects.
All right, well, we're going to keep smoking this a little bit, get a few more inches down, and then we'll come back and talk about any changes we're noticing and keep talking about the Drew Estate Liga 9 Privada. So again, here we are, Millennial Cigar Guy, the Cigar Snob, Cigar Colonel.
All right, Nixon.
I am not a crook. All the time. Anyway, the Liga 9. Liga Privada number 9. Still one of my favorite cigars.
Yes.
That's probably my all-time
Yeah.
favorite, honestly.
You know, and I like a lot of the other Ligas as well, but I don't know. The number 9 is my go-to.
Flavor, I think I pinned it down. Now it's a spicy bread dough.
Okay,
That's exactly what I'm getting. Like,
I can see
kind
that.
of a baking
Right, yeah.
type of thing. It's the spice is still ramping up a little bit, and the bread dough has been there all along.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm a little bit farther than you guys, so I got a little, you know, I could say more about the stick, I guess, but for me, I'm getting more of like the original Liga 9 flavor. It started off, it was very different, but now it's kind of slowly starting to make its way back to what the original Liga 9 is.
I agree with that. I've noticed that from the other ones I've smoked out of there as well. But you know what's interesting is, let's talk a bit about spice. You know, and again, yours changed from cold draw to smoking. This has always been a very spicy cigar for me personally, even depending on fresh out of the box or age like it is now. But what's unique about this is sometimes I get spice in different areas of my mouth.
Yes.
Okay. And, you know, some cigars I get it on the front, some on the back. This I get it everywhere.
I'm getting
Like on the sides.
I feel it on the
sure you're
sides of
talking
my
spice
tongue
right now?
Yeah.
It's almost like I've had a very mild pepper or something.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to say a jalapeno pepper, something like that. Though it's got a little bit of spice and.
That's what I was going to say. It's almost like down the sides of the tongue.
Sides of the
But
tongue.
the whole length of it. For
Yeah,
me,
and
almost.
I'm not getting it on the tip of the tongue. That kind of is where I'm picking up more of the bread dough. The spice is a little bit more in the back.
So you're deep throating the spice?
Every chance I get, buddy.
You know, smoking a cigar is a sexual experience. Yeah, I'm on. You want to talk?
Hop on
I
in.
was wondering if you wanted me to do my paperwork.
Huh?
I was wondering if you wanted me to do my paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can find it for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll wait.
All right, that's a slight break there. But hey, Sarah, wave, Sarah. Come here.
She gone.
She gone. No,
She
come
gone.
here.
No,
You got to stand over here with them.
no way.
Yeah. This is our newest addition to our cigar family. Sarah Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Don't ever interrupt me again.
All right. Well, I lost my ash.
All right. And it's still low. I mean, look how even your burn
It
is.
is. Well, you know, it's all into how you smoke it,
It is.
and if you know how to smoke it.
So, you know, he knows how to smoke it. Obviously, we don't. Is that what you're saying?
He's just better than us.
No,
It's okay.
I'm just saying that today.
No, I'm just saying that today I'm smoking it better than
I'm
you.
just saying today you're not on your game, especially you.
Yeah, I'm chugging through this thing right now. Yeah, it's got such a good flavor. I want to keep it in my mouth.
Well, we joke about that, but there's a lot of truth to that. There really is a lot of truth to how you smoke a cigar.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and probably the quickest way to determine if you're not smoking it totally properly is to look at how your burn is.
Right.
You know, if it's running on you, it could be the cigar, but a lot of times, even if it's a cigar, you're not helping it either. It gets worse.
Yeah,
Right.
But to me, with some subtle note changes, the flavor and the spiciness has just been very consistent. You know, once it got past that first maybe inch or so.
Yeah, since we went back to a normal Liga 9, which again, I will never complain about that.
Yeah, a little kind of the typical tobacco flavor now is starting to come in about the halfway point, I would say.
There's the ash man. He's always showing off his ash.
It's a nice ass. Got to.
Cherish is the word I use to describe.
Now we just described ashes.
What an asshole.
No, that was an acid trip there. I like the Liga.
Have we had them send our Coors beer yet? That we
No Coors beer,
We promised ourselves.
and no bourbon.
no bourbon. I mean, what is this? Come on, people, work with us.
We're throwing it out here for you. We're giving you good reviews. And,
That's right.
You know, we need some feedback. We're not asking for money yet,
No,
Yeah.
just product.
but we would like to have some Coors beer and some bourbon.
That's right.
And that's Coors Original.
Original.
Yes.
The banquet of beer.
Yeah.
This is definitely a nubber.
And I forgot my roach clip.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We need roach clips too. I lost mine back in 1978.
What have you been doing since?
Smoking cigars.
Okay. Hold on. I seen something, I think it was on Facebook, something great that you use to nub a cigar with. The little dental floss thing.
Oh yeah.
That has the point
pick.
on the end
Yeah,
of
the
it.
pick one. Yeah.
It's perfect to stick on the end of a cigar and you
yeah.
can nub it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Makes
I've
a lot
not
of sense.
tried it yet, but I do have one that I do
Yeah.
carry
My
around.
wife actually uses those. I
Yeah.
should try that. Yeah.
My wife uses them too, and
Yeah.
I said, "Well, I'm going to need some of those for my cigars." And she
Yeah.
goes, "What?"
Yeah.
I've seen someone come in with little where you get the corn on the cob, you little picks on the side.
Yeah. Well, the guy from
Oh, yeah.
Owensboro.
Excellent cigar.
No complaints here. I think we'll smoke a little bit more, come back and wrap up the session, and go out and get you a Liga Privada number 9 from Drew Estate. You'll love it. Now,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, I'm really worried now. The millennial cigar guy just told the cigar snob
Well,
he
you know
has a
those
perfect
millennials-
ash.
You know those millennials, they can be anything they want to be.
It's 2018, goddammit.
That's right. They can decide from one day to the next, whatever they want to be.
Okay, that's the way it is.
Kind of recap on the cigar. It started out as red dough, some white pepper. As the cigar went on, red dough kind of disappeared, transformed into kind of like a white pepper, dark pepper, even maybe the cayenne pepper. Pepper kind of ramped up, and now I'm pretty much at black coffee. Mm-hmm. No sugar, no cream, just black coffee. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely changing throughout, and I've only ashed this cigar one time. So ash is holding on well. My burn has been absolutely tremendous. I couldn't ask for a better burn.
Yeah, you had an awesome burn the whole time. Again, I'm not really getting that coffee taste, but just real bold, robust.
It's back to the Liga 9.
Yeah, it's just nice. If you like a cigar, this is the taste I'm after here.
I'm getting strictly black coffee.
Okay. All right, so we're going to wrap up, do our rating, and if you're in Evansville, come to Cigar. We'll always welcome you here. All right, guys.
Peace.
Peace out from the Cigar Snob, Millennial Cigar Guy. The Colonel says, "Be well."
Stay interesting, my friends.